Hello, magical butterfly. Welcome to the Twin Flame Energy Check-in. I'm going to be tapping into the energy of the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine as we get prepared and get ready for the 11/11 portal that is happening on November 11th, 2023. So this is going to be a general collective reading for twin flames. So this can apply to all types of twin flame connections, all types of scenarios. I do tend to channel for those in separation, but of course, with this being a general reading, I do intend for it to reach the correct people at the correct time. So just sit back, relax, close your eyes if you feel guided to, just to listen to my voice, and allow the messages to come forth as they may. First, I'm going to tap into the energy for the Divine Masculine. So, what is the current energy for the Divine Masculine as we are getting ready to approach the 11/11 portal? How the Divine Masculine is feeling about the Divine Feminine and the connection that he has with his Divine Feminine. So the current energy for the Divine Masculine is the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords traditional meaning is bound in fear, where on traditional tarot you'll see the person on the card wrapped up in some type of wire, surrounded by swords, surrounded by ribbon, but it's telling you that you are just bounding yourself in fear. So in this deck, the Eight of Swords means prisoner of myself. I am a prisoner of my own shame and thoughts. I close my eyes not to sleep, but because I don't want to see the reality I live in. I am a victim. I've done what I could. Now there are no options left. My love letters are written with my blood, but no one will read them. I'm trapped. I can't make any decisions. I won't take action ever again. I'm useless, powerless. But wait, I hear a gold whisper telling me to wake up, telling me that not all is lost, that I should get my power back, and that there is a way out of this bitter solitude. Should I lay here forever, or should I trust the whisper? And you, what will you do? So this card represents the Divine Masculine feels like a prisoner in his own life. I feel a lot of them are in third-party situations. So if you have a Divine Masculine who is in a third-party connection, he feels trapped in this connection, like the grass wasn't greener on the other side. I shouldn't have gone in this direction. And with my love letters are written with my blood, but no one will read them. This means that he has a love letter or a love message that the Divine Feminine was intended to see. So either he sent it to her or had someone else send it to her, or he never sent it and he feels like it's too late. So with I feel useless, I feel powerless, but then he hears a gold whisper telling him to wake up, telling him that it's not all lost. That's the voice of the Divine Feminine. She is telling the Divine Masculine that he should get his power back, and that he can choose to get out of this situation, whatever he's in, even if he's not in a third-party relationship where he's just alone and he's sad. Divine Masculine, the Eight of Swords is telling you, you may feel bound and fearful of the situation you're in, no matter what it is, but you have the power to take your power back and live your life. Because you should be living your life, Divine Masculine, as you feel you should. You should not be living your life to please other people. because being a people pleaser and living your life to serve others is not going to be rewarding. And you're going to feel it more and more and more as time passes, as life goes on, and as you get older, when you start to reflect on all the things you could have done. So the Star card shows me that this Eight of Swords that he feels that he's trapped in is keeping him from getting into the Star energy. So the Star card is about universal alignment, and it's about making a wish. So he has a wish fulfillment, and obviously the wish fulfillment is the divine feminine. But he's a little lost on how he can bring this about, especially if he's in a third party situation, if there's someone else around him, if he's in a relationship with someone, especially if he's married or they're in a committed where they live together, they have like children, whatever the scenario is, whatever the case is. Sometimes it's really hard to walk away, especially when you have a commitment, you have a family, you have financial responsibilities. It's very hard to walk away, because especially if this divine masculine has been separated from the feminine for a long time, which I feel for a lot of them they are, it's really scary to change your life not knowing if this other person still wants to be with you. So how does the masculine feel when it comes to the feminine? Oof. He feels the Chariot energy. So Chariot is Cancer. So this divine masculine could have a divine feminine who is a Cancer. So if you are a regular to my YouTube channel and you haven't watched my zodiac element readings, I suggest you watch the air sign and the water sign. The air sign was very heavy, but the Chariot came out in the beginning of that reading. So the Chariot is about moving forward. The Chariot is about being able to go towards your destiny. So the card means by the power of my will. So it is not the magic that makes my carpet fly. It is the strength of my willpower. My mind is clear. I am guided by the moonlight. I know where I'm going and I know where my goals are. So this tells me right off the bat that he knows he has the willpower to change his situation. His mind is clear. In his mind, he wants the divine feminine. That's what the full moon represents. He wants to go towards her, and he's being guided to go towards her. But he is just not unsure what he should do. So this is causing his energy as a whole to reflect about the past, which is the Four of Cups. So he has a missed opportunity with this divine feminine. He feels very lost without her, and he just feels that he blew it with her. And I do feel this feminine may have been blocked. Maybe she never let on how hurt she was. But I feel this divine feminine is opening up her heart to this. And the Seven of Cups overall shows me that he does reflect a lot. He does have feelings for her. Cups is water energy, so he is about the feelings and the emotions when it comes to the divine feminine when no one is around and he's by himself. And this masculine most likely probably suffers from insomnia, or he doesn't sleep that much because he is always thinking about her, and even when he can fall asleep, he probably dreams about her. So spirit, I just had a shift, like I just felt my body move to the right. So divine masculines, because the right side is the divine masculine, you're going to have an epiphany. This energy is going to show you, yes, you made these choices. The choices and the thoughts and the decisions you made have manifested so for you to be here. But the choices, decisions, and thoughts you make now are going to manifest for you in the future. So this is where you have to follow your heart. And I do believe that, because I do believe when we follow the beat of our own drum and we listen to our heart, and as painful as it is sometimes to walk away from people and situations, the most horrible thing you can do is to not Be true to yourself, because when you're not living for yourself, when you're not doing things for yourself, a lot of things will shift and change. So divine masculines, if you want to get into alignment with your wish fulfillment to go towards your divine feminine, you have to face your fear, and you have to come out of this fear once and for all. So now I am going to tap into the energy of the divine feminine. So what is the energy for the divine feminine as she is getting ready to go towards the 1111 portal? And what is the divine feminine's energy towards the divine masculine, and the connection she has with her divine masculine? Thank you. Okay, so I love this. Wow. Her energy is the star. Wow. So a similarity. So her energy is she wants to manifest her wish fulfillment. So in the Crystal Visions deck, the star represents hope, inspiration, generosity, serenity, and faith. So this is telling her to reflect on her blessings and to help foster a positive outlook. So I feel divine feminines definitely had a negative outlook when it came to love, being able to manifest union or a coming together with her masculine. I feel that she's just seeing how she was bound in fear, because there's 8 stars around her on this card, and 8 is the number of strength. So he is in the 8 of Swords, so she has an 8, and then he had the 8 of Swords first, and then the star came out for him. She has the star card to start with 8 stars, so they're mirroring each other. Do you see the similarities? They both want the same thing. So she has to be able to surrender and to listen to what Spirit's telling her when it comes to coming into universal alignment, because she has to be able to slay her dragons. That's what the 7 of Wands represents. She has to find the confidence, and she has to listen to her heart so she can slay her dragons and she can unbound herself. So I do feel the feminine is starting to see the fear, how that helped her not be able to manifest union. So it's almost like they both were in that energy of not being able to manifest union with each other, and it just kept them in separation, going in separate directions. But when it comes to the divine masculine now, the divine feminine is in the 6 of Swords. So it's like she's almost starting to see the light. So this card in the Crystal Visions deck represents a period of transition and moving away from something in the past. So this confirms that she is moving away from the past, what she's been holding on to. And it doesn't have to just be about him. It could be everything. Because I know for me, on my personal journey, I'm releasing a whole bunch of stuff. Some of it has to do with my divine masculine, and a lot of it has to do with what I was holding on to before I met him. So there's a deep cleansing, a deep healing happening, that the 1111 portal is going to help feminines who are going through this shift out of it. So I check the community tab, because I am going to post an 1111 portal event that I want to do on Saturday. I haven't decided what time yet, but it's going to be just come on Zoom, make an energy exchange of probably 1111, and let's do a soul activation to help cleanse the energy. So look for that in the community tab, or if you're on my email list, you'll get an email sent to you, and of course it'll be posted on my Instagram. So let's get back to this reading, because we have a lot of mirroring going on. So the feminine is deciding that she is going to listen to her inner feminine, and she is going to come together with her inner feminine. So divine feminines for a very long time always connected to the inner masculine. So if you were blocked, if you were not able to open your heart to express feelings. You were in your wounded masculine energy because regardless of gender, everyone has feminine and everyone has masculine energy. So this kept the divine feminines and the Two of Swords not being able to make a decision, but now it is showing the feminines are finding balance. There's a transformation and there's something good and there's something new coming for her. So you see that they are mirroring each other, but as the feminine comes out of her past, as she heals what she knows has been blocking her, the divine masculine will follow her. Because there's a lot that you have to do internally with yourself. You have to open yourself up to union. Union just doesn't come to you when you say, I want to be in union, because you have to feel union. You have to believe in union. You have to believe it's possible. And you have to have a mindset, your body and your spirit aligned. So there's a lot I'm learning that I'm going to be putting content out. And I'm probably going to be changing up my Twin Flame Awakening group coaching to focus strictly on that as I learn this on my own journey, and just how I can show people how you can awaken to the twin flame journey based on what the twin flame journey is for you, because there is no set definition for the twin flame journey. Because when I first started it, they were like, oh, it's this, then this step happens, and then this happens. But you know what I found? There's a lot of similarities in twin flame connections, but not everyone is exact, because every connection has two twin flames who make decisions in the 3D that set the tone for how the connection is going to go. So I want to look into now what shifts are coming with the 1111 portal. Okay. So I'm using a Ouija prophecy deck that is by Jennifer Aquarius Hero. She is one of my faves. She makes really pretty decks and oils and stuff. Just giving her a shout out because she's such a sweetheart. If you want to check her out, she's on Instagram. She has an Etsy shop. But her deck is just letters and numbers, and then I'm just going to channel what wants to come through with each card. So what shifts are coming with the 1111 portal for divine masculine and feminine? Look at that. You can't make this up. The number 8. Number 8 is the number of money. It's the number of abundance. It is the infinity symbol. This number 8 for the feminine with the star card, with the wish fulfillment, aligning herself to be able to think and feel her wish fulfillment and not let fear and doubt and all the white noise poison her mind. Masculines will see how they can take their power back and find the strength to make their life what they want it to be. So with the letter Y, the answer is yes. Twin flames will shift based on what their free will decision will be. So if twin flames are wanting to shift, the answer is yes, you can. Let us show you is what Spirit's saying. It is time to question everything and everyone. It is time to question yourself, your beliefs, your truths, your decisions, your life. It's time to question the journey, what your person means to you. It's time to question it all, to find the answers, because the answers that you need are within you, and Spirit can help you unlock the door. So with 555, this number is telling you big changes are going to happen. Now, I know a lot of people like to channel with the 1111 portal that union's going to come. It's going to happen on that day. Look, it may happen for some people who are ready to come into union, but for those who are not, union is going to happen when you and your twin flame choose it, because you both have to choose it. You can't choose union and your twin flame doesn't. It doesn't work like that. Because, I mean, it could if you want to do one of those like love spells to force someone, but we don't want to do that because there's bad karma with that, and we want our twin flame to choose us just like we're choosing them. So that's the collective that I channel for. So if you do get into those dark moments, don't worry, everyone does. Reach out to me. I can give you some pointers. I can help you out. I can work with you one-on-one. So you want to be able to work with the color blue. So the color blue represents the heart chakra, not the heart chakra, the throat chakra, but it's right above the heart chakra. So you want to be able to speak your truth. So working with blue crystals. I have some blue crystals around here. I don't want to get up and grab one because I don't want to disrupt my space here. But I have blue crystals. I also have, I can show you this one because this one's blue. I have a very beautiful labradorite, and labradorite is a beautiful crystal. It's a big heart. And this is good for emotional healing and really just working with what you need to express in your heart. Sodalite is another good crystal. For divine feminines, lapis lazuli is another good one. Any blue crystal that you feel called to use. You could wear the color blue in clothes. Color blue could be representation of something that your masculine wears if he wears a uniform to work. But this shift is going to bring in 222. This number is about partnerships and balance. It's about finding balance in the partnership with yourself, finding balance in the partnership with your divine masculine or your divine feminine, and finding partnership and balance with the divine. Because spirit is who you co-create with. So let's get some letters. So we have the letter B. So I'm getting boy. Like boy, oh boy. I'm hearing the name Brian, Brent, Bennett, Brennan, and Big, like Mr. Big from Sex and the City. We have the letter N. So I'm hearing somebody's first or last name could start with N. That's a sign for you. I'm hearing new beginning. I'm hearing never again. I'm actually hearing the song Never Gonna Let You Go by Sergio Mendes. It's never gonna let you go. I'm gonna hold you in my arms forever. Gonna try and make up for the time I hurt you so. So listen to that song, because that song is a message from the divine masculine to the divine feminine. So I am going to listen to this song after I am done channeling this, because I happen to love that song and it's one of my favorite songs from the 80s. So we have W. So I'm hearing Wednesday, willing, willpower, wisdom. Then I also hear Winnie, Worthington, worthy, Wembley, like Wembley Stadium. We have the letter M for mine, Mary, Michael, manifest. The letter J for just beginning, the Justice card, just breathe. And if you or your twin flame's name has a J in it, this is a special message for you. So beautiful shifts happening with twin flames. I want to get some guidance for the masculine and the feminine before I go to the last part of the reading. So, divine masculines, let's get you some guidance. So what guidance, advice, messages, what action steps perhaps the masculines need to take? Guidance, messages, just what the masculines need to know. You have the willpower within yourself to choose any direction you want to go in. Justice shows me you can balance the scales in your life, and this is specific if you are a Libra or your divine feminine is a Libra. The answers that you need are within you. You're not going to find them outside of you. They are only within you. But you have to have the confidence to be able to hear them. And you have to be your own inspiration. If you are in a family dynamic that isn't working, Spirit is telling you to connect with your heart and you will make the best decision out of love. And that decision is going to bring you into manifestation, and it is going to show you the truth that there is love for the divine feminine, and that you do seek reconciliation with her, and that is a decision that only you, divine masculine, can make. So divine feminine, let's get you some guidance on what spirit wants you to know. So what guidance, advice do you have for the divine feminines? Perhaps action steps that divine feminines need to make. All right, feminines, I'm just hearing you need to just stay in your power, and you need to just put the focus on you and not worry about him too much, because they are going to bring you the signs and the synchronicities when it comes to your masculine. So if you need to see a sign, a specific sign about him, tell spirit and they will bring it to you. So when it comes to your life as a whole, you need to remove the limiting labels you're wearing. Continue to purge and release your fears. Your fears have been holding you back for so long. It is time to be you, to be bold, to not be afraid to stand out, and to believe in yourself and unleash your inner unicorn, but be the magic that you know that you are. And remember, when you start to hear that old voice start telling you all that BS, your soul whispers love and your ego shouts fear. And every day, treat yourself to something beautiful today, even if it's just a compliment. And when it comes to your healing journey, make it fun. Don't make it dark. Get creative and excite your imagination with wonder. So really just get into the energy of creation, journaling, drawing, singing, dancing, whatever it is. Just keep yourself in high vibration. So the final part of this reading, I'm going to tap into the possible future energy. So I'm using a brand new tarot deck that I just got. I haven't used it yet. It's called the Wild Unknown Tarot. And I'll probably end up using the guidebook to just channel some messages here. So remember, possible future energy is just that. It's possible future energy. It's not set in stone. It is what can happen, what may happen, based on the free will decisions that both you and your twin flame make. So spirit, angels, ancestors, what possible future energy do you have for divine feminine and divine masculine? Of course, the first card comes out and I don't know which one it is. Sorry. I should have studied this deck better, but I wanted to use it. I think this is Swords. Where's this one? Oh, it's Wands. Good thing. Okay. This is the Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands is about envisioning the future. So this card is telling you that you've had continued support from others, perhaps from your parents or good friends. With their help, you formed a sense of self, of your values and morals. But now it's time to rely on yourself for guidance. Clarify your goals and cast others' needs and opinions aside. The future is infinite and it's yours. No one else can see through its layers of light and shadow. So Spirit's telling you, whatever you envision for yourself for the future, you have to envision it yourself. No more looking outside of yourself for opinions, advice. Don't allow people to pull you from what your heart is telling you. So whether this is divine feminine or masculine, I'm just being guided to tell you, if someone is telling you that this person is not the one for you, you need to look for somebody else, or you need to stay in the relationship you're in, but you're not vibing with that, then don't take the advice. And maybe it's best to go within and let yourself figure this out. And that's where journaling is really going to come in handy. Because the Son of Wands has a snake on it. And I always see snakes as shedding skin, but also being weary of sins, of snakes, like being weary of people who are snakes. So The Son of Wands in this deck is about charming and adventurous, and it's a true charmer. He's handsome, adventurous, and seems to say all the right things. Some call him the White Knight of the Tarot. But at some point, you may find he becomes hard to know. Trust your instincts with this one. Perfection is not an illusion. So they're telling you that if something just looks right on paper, or just looks right in a picture, or it looks right because that's what people told you needed to do, it may not be all that it is, because it's not what you want. So the moon, divine feminine and masculine, the moon is going to help you connect to you. We have a new moon in Scorpio happening on Monday the 13th. New moons are about a reset. They're about setting intentions and just setting the pace for something new, because the new moon is the beginning of the moon cycle. So I always run a free new moon healing energy session. I'm going to be doing it on Monday, November 13th, 2023 at 5 p.m. It is a 2-hour free healing energy session. I do it through Zoom. I record it, and then I send it out to everyone who signs up. So you can attend it live. And if you attend it live, I will channel for you. I channel for everybody who attends it live. But if you don't attend it live, you will just get the replay. But usually when I channel, it always resonates with everybody, because I'm not just talking to everybody in one-on-one. I'm pulling messages for everyone who signs up. So there's always something that's going to come through. So I would really work on maybe resetting or getting ready to reset your mindset, because this is the 10 of Cups. And that is what the future is telling you. You can have this 10 of Cups with your divine masculine, with your divine feminine, but it's completely up to you on how you decide to do it. So this is where you have to take this advice. Divine masculines, you are stuck in fear. You could be stuck in a third-party situation. If you're always thinking about your divine feminine when you shouldn't be, if you're unhappy, you have to honor the fact that you're just not happy. Nobody deserves to be in a connection where they're not happy. Nobody deserves to be around people who make them feel worthless and who make them feel not good enough. I have spent the latter part of my life in situations and relationships with people who always try to silence me and try to control me. I've taken my power back, and I see through that shit so fast. And I feel a lot of divine feminines are finally starting to see that. And that's the final piece of the healing journey for the divine feminine. It's almost like I'm seeing like the healing like an onion. You peel layer after layer after layer. And what happens when you continue to peel an onion? You cry. When you cry, you release. So just see that this, whatever healing you're doing right now, this is the final layer of the onion, where you can choose union with your twin flame if that's what you want. Or you can choose union with yourself, or choose to find union with another person. That final layer of the onion is going to tell you what you want, but you have to get there. You have to be due diligent, and you have to honor what's in your heart. So I will leave you with this channeled message. Be true to you. And listen to the song Live Like You Were Dying by Tim McGraw, as that song has a message for the divine masculine. I hope that this twin flame energy check-in has brought you clarity and guidance, and it helped you in some way. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and drop a comment below. Hit the bell notification so you are notified when new content is posted on my channel. If you are interested in booking with me, I do offer twin flame services. I have a twin flame journey energy check-in. It's a pre-recorded reading. It's $53. I have live one-on-one sessions via Zoom, 30-minute and 1-hour twin flame coaching. And my full list of services, my website links, and all the ways you can connect with me outside of YouTube are in the description box below. Have a magical rest of your day, night, or afternoon. Love and light to you.